Alright, so this is where we left off in the last one. Now I gotta do the MDF boards on the walls and the framing for the windows. But before I do that, I have to put in the vapor barrier on everything basically. Which means I gotta take out the OSB boards yet again. So let's get to it. Alright, gotta make a frame for this window here. I was thinking about this flexible plywood. It's really cool stuff, but it's gonna be hard. I don't know how to... Well, turns out troubleshooting and talking is very hard for my little brain. So what I wanted to say is that I don't know how to screw it down or anchor it in any way because it's too thin. So I think I'm just gonna make like a block of wood and cut out the angle or whatever, the shape. So I get this shape in the block of wood and just glue it down or something. So I ended up gluing a couple of pieces of thick plywood, the same depth as the wall. This was a very sketchy cut. I was just looking how not to cut off my fingers. Alright, got these done. Now I gotta measure the distance in between, cut that out, and these are gonna be easy. I'm not gonna screw this frame in just yet because I wanna put the vapor barrier first, the aluminum foil, and then I'll be gluing and using the Windows screws to fix it in place. Now these side windows were all crooked, nothing's the same. It was a problem. Every part of the plank was a different measurement, so I had to measure it like 1,000 times, and I had to do it correctly because these frames are gonna hold the plexiglass windows that I'm gonna be adding later on. So I have to scribe in the curvature of the wall or the window, whatever, so when I put the MDF boards they align with the wooden frame. But I'm not worried about it too much because I'm gonna be putting something like a frame molding or something like that above it, so it doesn't matter if I miss it by a millimeter or two. I don't know how this happened, but I can't look at it. I have to fix it. It's killing me. It's good here. And that's better. And I did the same thing on the other window. I just gotta cut out the top one and that's it. Rolling out the aluminum foil wasn't that big of a deal, but it was easy actually. But sealing it with aluminum tape, oh my god, that was time consuming. It was horrible. I think I ended up using like 10 rolls or something. I was really trying hard with this part, like to do it as best as I can, because the people on the internet kind of made me nervous of how important this step is, so that the vapor from your breathing and your skin and everything doesn't get into contact with the sheet metal, where it would turn into water and make a big mess. So I have to figure out a way how to put the controller, the solar controller, here. So I have to make like a wall or something that's sturdy enough to hold it, and it's really heavy. I ended up using a piece of plywood drilling some pocket screws through it and just drilling it directly in the metal.
It's gonna be hard.
There was just enough room in that corner for me to place another piece of plywood and drill it in the other side so it makes a strong bond.
Spaceship is done. Pretty pleased with the job. God damn, that's tight. Woohoo. It took me a fucking minute. Let me go on the other side. This was the most tedious thing I think I ever did, and I make jewelry, so yeah. This is absolutely grueling. Look at that. Nice.
So it's time for the plywood now, and I just gotta give another shout out to Bora for giving me this amazing tool. It's really easy to cut anything in any shape. Just place it on the curve and you get a perfect contour of anything you want. Voila! God, I love this tool. So I glued a couple of pieces of little planks on the ends of these MDF boards, so when I put the side ones on, I have somewhere where to drill them in.
Well, that's a problem. When I set the floor in, the floor pulled the aluminium foil down, so I don't have enough room there. Never mind, I'll fix it. Alright, got it fixed. Let's try this again.
and I had to call for backup because this is basically impossible to do alone. So I gotta thank Bora for the help. Thanks, buddy. So basically he's putting on the glue and I'm unscrewing and screwing the screws from the, wow, that's a mouthful, from the window. So this is gonna be stronger than it was before since we added the glue and the wood. And that's a big part of the build finished. I gotta say I'm pretty pleased with how it went. I'm not really too careful with it, I'm just slapping on boards, not worrying about the seams and everything because half of it is not even going to be visible, so it doesn't really matter. It's just there to keep the insulation in place. And now I'm gonna be covering it with all the furniture and the walls and the bed and everything. But before that I gotta do the ceiling, and the ceiling is the biggest problem because I only have two hands and it's gonna be difficult. So yeah, if you like the content and you wanna keep up with the progress, be sure to subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye.